Meet the 2023 top 5 richest people in Namibia. These are the ultra-wealthiest Namibians who founded, own and run businesses with proven annual revenues of 8 figures or more. Their names don't ring with the Namibian public, and you've probably never heard about them before, so here they are. At number 5 is Sven Thieme. Sven Thieme's grandfather, Werner List, founded Ulthaver and List, the largest privately owned conglomerate in Namibia. Thieme now calls the shots, and serves as the company's executive chairman and leading shareholder. Ulthaver and List, which has annual revenues of more than $400 million and more than 5,000 employees, owns Namibia Breweries Limited, the largest producer of beverages in the country. O&L's other assets include Namibia Dairies, the country's largest dairy company, and a hotel group, O&L Leisure Namibia, among other companies. At number 4 is Merill Barry. The only daughter of the legendary tycoon Harold P Kevitz, runs the P Kevitz Foundation, a philanthropy which channels hundreds of thousands of dollars annually to causes in education, health, sport, civil society, environment and culture promotion. Her father parlayed a small family trading business into P Kevitz Holdings, one of Namibia's largest privately held conglomerates, of which she is heir along with her brother, Tony P Kevitz. P Kevitz Motors, a subsidiary of the group, is the largest dealer of Toyota, Nissan, and Honda cars in the country. The group also has extensive interests in real estate and irrigation services and is also the largest distributor of Nokia, Samsung and Apple products in the country. Her late husband, Phil Barry, died in a motorcar accident along with their son. At number 3 is Frans Indongo. The 83-year-old tycoon sits atop the Frans Indongo Group, one of the largest conglomerates in Namibia. The company owns the landmark Frans Indongo Gardens building in Windhoek's central business district and is one of the biggest Toyota dealerships in Namibia. Other interests include a food manufacturer, Wakomo Foods Namibia, a sugar producer, Tongaat Hewlett Namibia, and a hotel and lodge, specifically Frans Indongo Lodge and Protea Hotel in Wallis Bay, amongst other interests. Before we continue on to the number 2 spot, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, if you are liking the video so far. This helps with letting me know if you like this type of content and if I should continue on making these types of video. So let's continue with the video. At number 2 is Quinton Van Ruan. In 1992, Quinton Van Ruan, 52, founded Trustco Group Holdings. It is now one of the largest diversified financial services groups in Southern Africa, with interests in banking and finance, insurance, and asset management. Van Ruan owns more than a 20% stake in the company, which is dual listed on the Namibia and Johannesburg Stock Exchange. His stake in Trustco alone is valued at more than $50 million. At number 1 is Tony P Kevitz. Tony P Kevitz is the oldest child of Harold P Kevitz, arguably one of the greatest empire builders in Namibia's recent history. Harold P Kevitz, who died in April 2012 after a heart attack, built his conglomerate, P Kevitz Holdings, into Namibia's largest private company. P Kevitz Holdings is home to such blue chips as P Kevitz Motors, the largest dealer of Toyota, Nissan and Honda cars in Namibia, and Megacell, the country's largest distributor of Nokia, Samsung and Apple products. The group's real estate arm, P Kevitz Properties, is one of the largest owners of commercial and residential real estate in Namibia. Tony P Kevitz, who spends a lot of his time in Cape Town, is a photographer and heir apparent. So there you have it, Namibia's top 5 richest business people. Were you surprised by the list? If so, let me know in the comment section below. And guys, help me reach the 200 subscribe mark by smashing that subscribe button below and making sure it turns grey. So with that said, see you in the next video.